Very good morning. I'm Mahmood Salim. I'm Petroleum Engineering from University Technology Petronas. I would like to welcome Mr. Asad. He's my host company supervisor and he's a contractor engineer. And today I will do my presentation about the SIT, which is the Students Industrial Training. So in this presentation I will talk briefly what is SIT and what's the objective that's been set by UTP, and then I will have the overview of the company and the work culture and the work experience and what I have gained, and also the task that's been given by my supervisor, and then I will have the conclusion, recommendation, and then the Q&A section. So what is SIT? SIT is the first part of internship that's been set by UTP, and there is a period of 14 weeks. Within this period, the students will have the ability to put hands-on experience, and also will do this industrial company. So what's the objective of SIT? Is to deliver overall pictures about the company and its services, and to elaborate about my internship jobs and scopes of studies, and also the tasks that have been given by my supervisor, and also to show the overall progress of the learning process. So overview about the company. Petronas operation internationally in several countries. One of them is Iraq. So the main locations of Petronas in Iraq is Badra operations, Al-Faya operation, and also Garaf operation. Garaf operations is the first field that's been operated by Petronas, and that's established in 2010. And PCI is a complex that is built to support Petronas operation in Iraq. And here we have a chart for the PCI, Petronas Carigali Iraq, starting from the head of Petronas in Iraq, which is Abdul Malik Jafar. And here we have the head of Garaf, which is Suhaimi Abdullah, and below is the head of all departments in Garaf Carigali Iraq. So talking about Petronas, it's good to mention the three main parameters that Petronas stand on, which is the vision, missions, and shared values. So vision is a leading oil and gas multinational of services. For vision, it's like we are a business entity. Our core business is oil and gas, and we add values to these resources, and we contribute to the well-being society. The shared values: loyalty, integrity, professionalism, and also conscience. So work culture. Work culture is divided into three parts, which is safety regulation training provided, and also the work environment. So safety regulation is Petronas intensity on zero tolerance, and which is also divided into ZETO rules. This is the 10 main rules we're going to talk about later. It stands to ensure that all work activities is being done in a healthy and safety environment, and all Petronas employees and also the contractors should follow the 10 rules. Here's the ZETO rules. There's 10 main rules. We can briefly talk about some of them, which is, for example, permit to work. That means like before you've done any work, you have to apply for a certificate, which is depending on if it's cold work or hot work. And there's a training for 3 days also you have all the employees have to go through. And also we have no smoking in public, there's no smoking area, and also like no using phones while driving or working. Training provided. All Petronas Carigali Iraq holding PV employees have to go through HSC training program that for them to expose in different hazardous environment, also for them to learn how to prevent it. And to go through the HSC briefing, HSC training is an important step for Petronas, and to avoid any accidents or injuries. And the HSC training is classified into main three categories, which is the mandatory training, compulsory training, and also recommended training. Work environment. The work environment is like teamwork. Teamwork is it's a group of activities that's been set for a group of people. So work environment has an important role to motivate the employees and to perform their duties, and also it's constant improvement of the workplace environment, and also best practices are equally important for both the managers and the employees. So what's the work ethics? In order for Petronas to have a sustainable group performance as Malaysians national company, the company developed a code that's called Code of Conduct and Business Ethics, COBE. Here is the four main elements, which is the core values and culture, duties of good faith, fidelity, diligence and integrity, work culture and environment, and disciplines, disciplinary process and sections. Work experience. Actually, like during my SRT, I've learned a lot of things, and one of them is the communication skills, the key of many traits to build an organization, and how to communicate with people, how to communicate with my supervisor and with other engineers, and also the time management, and that I have set a planner to done my work within time, and also to follow the instructions given by my supervisor. So the knowledge I have gained is, and the tasks I've been given, since I'm doing my internship at the training department, I have known about well constructions or the rig systems, and also well engineers, casing design, the depth, the types of all casing design, and also the size and depth for each casing. The training provided that I have entered, I took the HSE training, which is the GAZO that I mentioned earlier, and permit to work training that was for 3 days, and the meetings I have been involved in so many meetings. One of them is an investigation meeting that was between Petronas and Halliburton. This meeting is about accomplishing the well pad, one of the wells, and the issues that they have got, and also I have entered the HSC meeting and Toolbox daily meeting to investigate about all the rigs performance. Conclusions. After all, the SIT gives the students the chance to be introduced to the company, and also gives us implement in the theoretical knowledge and practices. I have already had so many theoretical knowledge from my university, but here I applied it in real life. I have seen the tools in real life. I've seen the main systems, about the rig systems and everything. And recommendations is to let the interns to be more involved into work and doing actual work, and instead of having some tasks. It's also good to have some tasks to do, but also it's good to practice in actual work. And now we have the Q&A section.
Okay.
For Mr. Asad, if he has an example.
Thank you, Mr. Mahmood, for this presentation, which is covering almost the main objective in Gulf oil field, the main business core for Petronas. I want to, from your side, to explain me about the BTW. What is the importance of BTW, especially for drilling operations?
BTW is permit to work, which is it has to go through the HSC safety briefing before starting the work, and also it has to explain the type of work, which is it's cold work or hot work. So I have to go and certificates before done any work, and there's also period for each certificate.
And this also required to attach the JHA, which is job hazards analysis. Before you start, you evaluate what is the risk related during your operation. Okay,
also notify all the workers.
And notify all the workers by attach the layout of the area you are working, the requirement you need during performing the job. Okay. Have you visited the drilling sites?
Yes.
Okay. Can you explain me about the main system in the rig?
Oh, there's 5 main systems, which is starting from the hoisting system, and then the rotary system. In Petronas here, they are using the top drive system, which is replacing the rotary system. And also we have the power system, and then well control system, which is blowout preventer. And we have the circulating system, which is the mud circulating system.
Before start any job, even we get BTW, there is some activity that the DSP make a meeting with the staff who involved to perform a certain job, like TRS, tubular running surfaces. Before we start this job or cementing, he do some activity. What we call it?
Pre-job
safety meeting.
Pre-job safety meeting, yes.
Well, actually,
pre-job safety meeting is actually to inform and identify the risk, and also to help the workers to to do their works in the safety and healthy environment.
Can you explain me a bit about the types of the casing in Garraf oil field wells?
Actually, like starting from there's several types, which is the first contractor casing, which is to prevent caving, and then we have the intermediate surface casing, which is to prevent the freshwater environment that is not allowed at the rig side, and also there's intermediate casing to prevent the problem zones, and then we have the production casing to isolate the production zones also. And if there is a long distance, we use the liners.
Can you explain me the sizes required for these casings?
The sizes is like starting from 26, and then we have
1858.
yeah 1858, and then there's the last one is 12.
Okay. How many zones generally we will use from Garraf oil field?
How many zones? 3 zones.
2 or 3 zones?
2 or 3 zones.
Okay. About the power system used in oil field or for the rig side. Actually, what we use? How many generators?
Using 4 main generators, sorry.
Okay.
Which is all of them are diesel generators. And there's one for emergency.
During cementing operation, which is required to be like alert and proactive to prevent any problems during cementing activity and to prevent any blowout incident. Can you explain me a bit about the 2 types of cement which we use to cement our casing? There are 2 types, depends on the formation strength, which is lead and tail.
Yeah.
The 2 types are generally used.
We are using I'd say it's depending on the formation that, right?
Yeah, depending on the formation and depend on how many that formation can overcome on the pressure generated by the cement, like the tail and the lead.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you for your presentation.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate your presenting skills, and I hope you have a very good chance to join Petronas later. Actually, you have a very good discipline during your journey with us. I like your power to learn. Actually, you can't call it power. You like to learn much more. And inshallah, later when you join Petronas, we will involve you in wells engineering to design a well which is called now. Thank you. I also want to recommend you for your professor, for your team in KL, UTV. We have very good behavior during your journey, and that's it. Thank you very much.